lesson today, everyone. Let us have first a short activity. So in here, since this is online class, you don't need to draw. You just need to write. Okay. So what you need to do here is I want you to describe your hometown, past and present. Okay. So you don't need to write what the future is like of your hometown. Okay. So you just need to write there the past and present, okay? Um, Development, okay, of your hometown. So for example here, we have a drawing from a student describing uh, his or her hometown in the past and between the past and the present. So we have here the direction here, north, south, east, and west. Then we have here another drawing from a certain student. This is past, okay? So this is a hometown in the past and hometown in the present, okay? Another one, this is in the past and present, okay? Past and present, past and present, past and present, okay? So this is a sample, this is the model answer here. So I want you to again think of your hometown. So what was your hometown like uh, from in the past, maybe 10 or 20 years ago or 20 years ago? So what was your hometown like 20 years ago? And compare that situation of your hometown today. Okay. So here's a model answer here. For example, for the past 20 years, my hometown has changed a lot. 20 years ago, the center of the town has a public market. It is quite a big market with diverse vendors selling their products, food, and services. And that market is still operational today, and the space has been enlarged. Okay. I think twice larger. This place is twice larger than it was 2 decades ago. Not only this, there has also been many developments such as newly constructed commercial buildings, wider roads, more modern facilities, and some luxurious shops. Okay. And for the second paragraph, another major development in my hometown is the increase of housing areas. At the southern part of the town, there were only few houses which were small, but today, more houses, usually two-story houses, have been built in this area. Finally, one of the best improvements in our area are the new shopping malls and entertainment areas. 20 years ago, there weren't any of these as the place was only very wide paddy field. However, today, people can enjoy shopping and have fun in the new shopping malls, all right? So these are some of the most useful vocabulary here. So we have here, for example, diverse cuisine, vendors, paddy fields means rice fields, your hometown, past 10 years. Instead of saying past 10 years, you can say 10 years ago, a decade ago, or for the past decade. To enlarge means to make bigger, especially space or area. And 8, luxurious. The function for that is adjective, which means very expensive. Okay. Now, in your writing, I want you to use complex sentences and correct subject-verb agreement. Okay. So these are the criteria for making your sentences um, more complex. So we have here complex sentences using reasons, additions, contrast, example, purpose, and condition. Okay. So I'm going to give you 5 minutes, okay, 3 to 5 minutes to again prepare for this activity. So again, what you need to do is I want you to compare, all right? Uh, Compare your hometown in the past and today. So how has your hometown developed for the past 10 or 20 years? Okay. So let me give you enough time to prepare for this exercise. Okay. Okay, so let us begin. Let us hear from Loy. Loy, you finished?
Sorry, teacher.
How about New Huyen? New Huyen, you finished?
Yes, teacher.
All right, so I'd like you to describe your hometown, compare what your hometown is like in the past and today. Can you start?
For the past 20 years, my hometown has changed a lot. In the
Mm,
past, there was a small market and only a few houses. Today,
mm,
the market is bigger and more modern. The
mm,
roads are wider, and there are many new buildings and shops. Another big change is housing and entertainment.
mm,
Therefore, there were large paddy fields, but now many new houses have been built. There are
mm,
also shopping malls where people can shop and relax. I think my
mm.
hometown is better than before.
Great
That's
job.
all.
Okay, great. Sam, you finished, Sam?
Sorry, teacher.
Okay, no problem. Tom, you finished, Tom?
Yes, teacher.
All right, so Tom, I'd like you to compare your hometown. So what your hometown is like, was like, and today. Tom, can you start?
For the past 2 years, my hometown has changed a lot.
Mm,
2 years ago, the center of the town has appeared, the convenience stores, and the town was being enhanced more than any years ago. Since then, the
mm,
population was rising dramatically and
familiar.
everything crowded.
Mm,
Therefore, today people are able to living activities become
actively.
easier than before. That's all.
Mm. Right. Trantian, you finish?
Yes, teacher.
Great. So I'd like you to talk about your hometown. So what was your hometown like and today? Can you start, Trantian?
For the past 3 years, my hometown has changed a lot.
Mm,
In the past, there were only small houses and
mm,
rice fields. Uh,
mm,
there were not many shops or big buildings.
mm,
People live a simple life.
mm,
However, today my hometown has many food shops and coffee shops.
mm,
People can eat, drink coffee, and relax with their friends. The
mm.
town is more lively and comfortable,
Lively. Mm,
lively
mm.
and comfortable now.
Comfortable. Mm.
Uh,
Right.
in the future, I hope my hometown will have more food shop and internet cafes
Mm,
and a park. People can have more places to relax, have fun, and spend time with their family and friends. That's all.
mm. Okay, right. Loy, you finished, Loy?
Teacher, I think I did this assignment wrong.
Okay, no problem. How about who's that? Sam. Sam, you finished, Sam? Sam, you
All
finished?
right.
Give me 5 minutes.
Okay, right. No problem. So let's move on to the next exercise, everyone. So our next exercise here is um, yeah, grammar. Okay, so when we talk about changes, okay, so here present perfect. Okay, so when we talk about changes, we have to use present perfect. Okay, so for example, my hometown has changed a lot. Okay, so as you can see here. We have here has changed a lot, okay? And that's it. So if you want to talk about changes, all right? So has developed, has been built, all right? So you're going to use your present perfect, okay? For example, more buildings have been built, okay? So let me give you more examples here so you would understand, okay? Today, more buildings have been built. Let me make it simple for you, all right? So that you can practice this one, all right? So again, when you talk about changes, for example, today, all right? So you would say, for example, today, this is present perfect, right? Yeah. So for example, however, today we can see that more buildings, okay? More buildings have been built, okay? So as you can see here, we have have plus past participle and this one, okay? Have been built, this is present perfect, okay? Or for example, at the center, okay? At the town center, okay? Roads have been, for example, have been expanded, okay? So this is, again, has, have. For present perfect, the grammar formula there is has, have plus past participle, okay? So have been expanded, okay? Right. And okay, you can say, for example, a new supermarket, okay? A new supermarket has been erected, okay? Or has erected means built, okay? A new supermarket has been erected to the north of the town, for example, okay? All right, so we have here has, have plus past participle, all right? Okay. And then present simple, so we have here today, present simple, there are lots of things for young people to do in my hometown, and past simple, there were more factories were, okay? And the houses were smaller if you want to talk about your hometown in the past, okay? So I want you to pay attention to this one, correct use of grammar. So for example, here, how has your hometown changed since you were a child, okay? So when we talk about changes, the main grammar that we're going to use here is present perfect tense, okay? So let me share this here, Zala, everyone. Okay, let me send this to your Zala group chat, okay? Wrong way. Here. Okay, so again, that's it for tenses, all right? So here, for example, let's talk about your town or city where you grew up. Where did you grow up? This is simple past, okay? All right. Is it a good place to live? Is it a good place to live? That's present simple. Do you think it has changed a lot? How? That's present perfect, okay? So we talk about you're being asked about the changes of your hometown, okay? All right. So present perfect, okay? Now again, for present perfect, this is a formula here, simple past. What was your hometown like? Okay. Is your hometown the best place for younger people? The simple present and present perfect. The clue here again is when you are asked to talk about changes. Okay. So as you can see here, we have changes, improvements, developments. Now the clue that you need to pay attention to where you have to use your present perfect is we have the words here, for example, nowadays, these days, this month, this year, today, over the past 20 years, okay, for example, plus time, okay, so for example, you would say over the past 20 years, all right, over the time, over the years, over the months, okay, over the weeks, all right? So you say the word over, all right? So that means from the past until today. So that's what you have to use here, present perfect, okay? Now the formula here is has, have plus past participle. So we have your go, when, gone. So gone is past participle. Okay, so for example, what is that? Developed, and developed. Okay, so we have here, we have to use your past participle form of the verb, okay? So, for example, how has your hometown changed? Since I was born, I have noticed dramatic improvements in my place. So one of the best developments is that in the past, there were only fewer houses. However, today there has been an increase in the number of houses being built in our neighborhood. Okay, so you can actually combine here past, okay, simple past and present perfects. Okay, so simple past and present perfect tenses. Okay, so that's how that's how you use here for speaking part 1. All right. Yeah. So here are some very basic examples. Do you prefer to live in a house or an apartment? That's simple present. What is your ideal house? So usually preference, okay? Do you prefer to live in the city or in the countryside? So if you see the word here prefer, so the main grammar here is simple present tense, okay? For simple past, we have here who was, what was, when you were a child, again. And for present perfect and simple past, how has your hometown changed? Have you ever had any habits which you consider unhealthy? And have you learned a new hobby or taken up a new sport? Okay, so that's how we use here present perfect. Okay, so for example, how has your hometown changed? So until now, I haven't seen again until now many changes in my hometown. The last time I visited my hometown was last year, but I could only see very few developments like buildings, etc. There hasn't been any important developments there. Okay, yeah, so that's the use of present perfect. Okay, now let's practice. Okay, yeah, I want you to encircle the correct form of the verb. All right, I want you to listen. Okay, listen and encircle the correct form of the verb. So we have your new vocabs, everyone. We have is located in the last time plus time. Then means before, be used to past, one plus season, so one evening, one summer, one morning, okay, one afternoon, and perhaps here means maybe, okay. So let me send this new vocab to our Zalo group chat, and please take down notes, okay. Yeah, please write them on your notebook, okay. Here. Okay, now let's listen. Okay, so let's listen to examiner and candidates, okay, and in this speaking part, and I'd like you to encircle the correct answer, okay?
One.
Where were you born?
I was born in Dubai, in the Middle East. It's situated on the northeast coast of the United Arab Emirates.
2. Where did you grow up?
I was born in a small village in China, but I grew up in Chengdu, which is a very big city in southwest China.
3. Has your hometown changed much since you were a child?
In the last 10 years, Baku has changed a lot. 10 years ago, we didn't have so many tall buildings, and there wasn't as much to do then. The biggest problem is that everything is more expensive now.
4. Is there anything that you used to do in your hometown that you don't do now?
Well, I used to go to the beach every summer when I was younger, but now I don't have time. One summer, I even went fishing. I'd like to do that again. Perhaps I'll have time next summer, after my exams.
Okay, so there are some new words here that I have highlighted. So we have here is located, okay, or is situated, okay. And then in the last, where is that? Here. In the last plus time, that's number 2. Then means before, then this one, okay. So there wasn't as much to do then, meaning then means before, okay. Back then, so there wasn't much There wasn't much to do then. And then be used to, that's also past, okay? Used to. And one here, one summer, all right? One summer, one evening, one plus seasonal day. For example, one evening, one summer, one winter. I met my old friend whom I haven't heard for years, okay? So let's listen one more time, and I want you to encircle the correct answer, okay?
1.
Where were you born?
I was born in Dubai, in the Middle East. It's situated on the northeast coast of the United Arab Emirates.
2. Where did you grow up?
I was born in a small village in China, but I grew up in Chengdu, which is a very big city in southwest China.
3.
Has your hometown changed much since you were a child?
In the last 10 years, Baku has changed a lot. 10 years ago, we didn't have so many tall buildings, and there wasn't as much to do then. The biggest problem is that everything is more expensive now.
4.
Is there anything that you used to do in your hometown that you don't do now?
Well, I used to go to the beach every summer when I was younger, but now I don't have time. One summer, I even went fishing. I'd like to do that again. Perhaps I'll have time next summer, after my exams.
Okay, so Loy, what's your answer number one?
Number one is was.
Yeah, here. So the answer here should be is, okay? I was in Dubai. Number two,
Yes.
Loy?
Number two is society.
Is. Yes, is, okay? It never moved. Number three, Yu Huyen,
Teacher is
was four.
for is grow up.
Yes, but I grew, okay, in Chengdu. Number five
Is
is very good, never changed. Okay, so because very big city in South of China, so it's never changed. Location and what it is never changed. Okay. Number three, Sam. Number six, sorry.
Number six is has changed.
Yes, has changed. Okay, the last 10 years. And number seven.
Number seven didn't have.
Yes. Okay, we didn't have so many tall buildings. And number eight.
Number eight wasn't or
Yes, there wasn't as much to do then, wasn't. And number nine.
Number nine is
Is that everything is more expensive now. Tom, number 10.
Number 10, used to.
Yes, used to. I used to. Number 11.
Have been.
So when I was younger, all right. And number 12.
When.
Yes, very good. One summer I even went fishing. I'd like to do that again. Perhaps I'll have time next summer after my exams, okay? So again, I'd like you to take notes of this new vocabulary here, okay? Is located in always present tense because your place never changed. If you live in the south of Vietnam, and if the name of the south, if the name is for example, Tra Vinh, for example, so it's always there. It doesn't move to north of Vietnam, okay? Yeah, so that's why we use here present tense, okay? So the same thing with in Chengdu, which is a very big city in South of China. So we're talking about the place, which is a very big city in that place, okay? Now let's answer these questions here. Now, as you notice here, everyone, that in the model answers or in the example answers, we can see that we see here two sentences, at least two sentences. Okay, so if you check here, for example, all right. So each question you have to answer two sentences. For example, where were you born? I was born in Dubai, in the Middle East. Very clear. It is situated, okay, on the northeast coast of the UAE. So as you can see, this is two sentences, okay? Two sentences, all right? I was born in a small village in Chengdu, but I grew up in Chengdu. So one sentence, but uses complex sentence, okay? So we have but and which, okay? So we have here, okay? Contrast, okay? So one sentence, but here uses two subordinating conjunctions, but and which, okay? So that's how you must expand or extend your answer. Number 3, in the last 10 years, this is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3 sentences, okay? Yeah, there, okay. And so we have your and, okay? Okay, so we have your one conjunction and, okay? So also two sentences, all right? And here for the last question, now but, okay? This is 4 sentences, okay? So I want you to answer these 4 questions here, everyone, not 6, okay? Although there are 6 questions here, but I only want you to answer 4 questions here. Number 1, where were you born? Number 2, where did you grow up? Has your hometown changed much since you were a child? Okay. And is there anything you used to do in your hometown that you don't do now? Okay, so 4 questions only. So this one, where were you born? Where did you grow up? Has your hometown changed since you were a child? And is there anything you used to do in your hometown that you don't do now? Okay, so each question should be at least 2 sentences. And if you're going to answer it one sentence, please make sure that you're going to use here our main grammar to extend or expand our talk by using complex sentences, okay? These one, okay? Understood? So let's do this let's prepare. I'll give you enough time to prepare for this exercise. So you will have 3 to 5 minutes, okay, to prepare for the exercise here. So please make sure to use correct tenses, okay? So we have here present perfects. When you talk about changes, simple present and simple past, okay? Okay, so let's begin. Okay, let's hear from Loy. Finish, Loy?
Oh, yes, teacher.
Okay, so if you're not finished, at least you can finish two, all right? And if you haven't finished four questions, so at least we finish two, okay? So Loy, where were you born?
Yeah, I was born in Vietnam, and it is Javan it is a small city.
Hmm. Where did you grow up?
Yeah, like let me say before, was born in Javan, and I also grew up in Javan. Yeah,
Same city. Hmm.
yeah, that place is so special for my childhood.
Hmm. Has your hometown changed since you were a child?
Yeah, I think in the last 10 years,
Hmm.
Javan had changed a lot.
Hmm.
10 years ago, we didn't have so many tall buildings and
Buildings.
luxury stores.
Hmm.
Uh, but it is also cheap for everything which I want to buy with view.
Build, right? Is there anything that you used to do in your hometown that you don't do now?
Oh yeah, well, I was used to I was used to go fishing
Hmm.
every summer when I was younger,
Hmm.
but now I don't go fishing often because I don't have time
Hmm.
to do that. Um, However, one summer I even when traveling with my friends
Hmm.
to explore some strange places
Hmm.
at my hometown,
Hmm.
and at the moment my feeling is so great, and I want to do that again
Hmm.
after I finish on things in my school.
Right. New Hyun, you finished? You done? New Hyun, you done?
Yes, teacher.
Right. So, yeah, where were you born?
I was born in Vietnam and I have lived there all my life.
Hmm. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in my hometown where I spent most of my childhood.
Hmm. Has your hometown changed since you were a child?
Oh, sorry, teacher, I haven't
Finished
finished.
it too. Okay, okay. How about Sam? Sam,
Yes, teacher.
you finished. Okay, so, Sam, where were you born?
I was born in Vietnam Hospital.
And where did you grow up?
Um, I I grew up in Hồ Thàng Hào. In
Yeah, you
Hồ Thàng.
should. Okay. You should have again two sentences, all right, or at least use complex sentences. Okay. Sam, all right. And has your hometown changed since you were a child?
Uh, it was a developmental village in the past. Was
Yeah.
số 5 hả?
Has your hometown changed since you were a child?
Since I was a child, there was many this
There were many.
building was built.
Mm-hmm. Right. And is there anything that you used to do in your hometown that you don't do now?
I used to play uh um mousement, and now I don't do it because I feel this is uh comfort. some marble with me. That's all.
Okay. And Tom, you finished, Tom?
Yes, teacher.
So Tom, where were you born?
I was born in Vĩnh Hospital, and I have grown up in my hometown.
And has your hometown changed since you were a child?
And absolutely, in the last one decade, my motherland were poor and didn't have many romance. Romance.
Uh-huh. Is there anything that you used to do in your hometown that you don't do now?
Nevertheless, after 10 years, my hometown are developing manufacturing glass or store of on have been enhanced and modernized.
Right. Tian, you finished?
Sorry,
Tian, you done?
sorry that I haven't finished.
Như Huyen, you done? 5 and 6, Như Huyen?
Sorry, teacher. Give me 5 minutes.
Okay, right. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes more, okay? And after that, let's answer here questions 5 and 6. Okay, everyone? Yes. Yeah. 5 and 6 questions. You done? Yeah, you finish?
Yes, teacher.
All right, so yes, how has your hometown changed since you were a child?
Yes, it had changed a lot of since I was a child.
Mm.
And small houses grass, and soft have been built.
Is there anything that you used to do in your hometown that you don't do now?
I used to play outside with my friends after school when I was younger, but
Right.
now I don't have much time to do that.
Right, that's amazing. So everyone, I want you to what is that? Write your answers in your notebook, and I want you to practice, okay? And I'm gonna ask you the same questions next meeting, but again, I want you to remember your answers, okay? Or try it at least to remember how you write your answers, okay? So I want you to yes, I want you to answer all these 6 questions, okay? Answer all 6 questions, and I appreciate if you write them in your notebook so you wouldn't forget them, okay? Yeah, here, all right? So answer all 6 speaking questions, okay? Here, all right. So anyway, that's all for today, everyone, and our next meeting will be on Sunday, so hope to see you on Sunday, okay? Yes.